For now, the cliff notes on this is if you want to hear more of the low end of the voice, place it a little bit closer. And if you want to hear a little bit less of that low end, place it a little bit farther away. And another thing to think about in terms of frequency response with the human voice is that depending on your room, a lot of times the rooms that we use that we have, in our homes, in our studios, in our whatever we have in between, the rooms that we have often have room modes that are close to the fundamental frequencies of some human singers, depending on what range they're in. So you think about like 300 hertz, 500 hertz, 400 hertz. Those often have, depending on the room that you're in, your room might be uh, fighting you in those frequencies a little bit. So you might find that depending on the room you're in, you might find that a certain room that you're recording in, you're losing those frequencies a lot, for example, and you might have to then try to record elsewhere or adjust the acoustics in your room by getting some treatment or just even by EQing it after the fact. So it's something to think about is your room size and shape and where in the room you're recording and how that affects the acoustics of the space and how that affects the sound that then reaches the microphone.